9:15 this morning, treacherous heat. More than 55 million people are under heat warnings this morning and is expected to continue through the weekend even longer. For us here, today is expected to be the hottest day of the week. Extreme heat can increase heart deaths, and we want to make sure that people are doing everything that they can to keep themselves safe. Joining us this morning is Dr. Garas with Ascension St. Vincent's Riverside, a cardiologist. Thanks for joining us via Zoom. We appreciate it.
Oh, thank you for having me.
So let's first talk, if we could, doctor, about the warning signs that the heat could be causing problems with someone's heart.
So I think there's some variation between people. The younger people can have different presentations versus older people. But in general, people, if you're dehydrated, if you don't have enough fluid, you'll tend to get dizzy. And some people who have heart disease may start getting short of breath or have congestive heart failure. And then we worry about people that have rhythm.
Oh, Samar, can you hear us?
Hello?
There you go. There you go, Samar. I'm sorry. Yeah, so you were specifically talking about who was at higher risk also is my next question.
Older people, and then we worry about people that have rhythm issues. So you can get atrial fibrillation, your heart could be racing, and sometimes it can be worse. So we have to be very careful and cautious.
Are older people more susceptible then to having heart problems as a result?
Yes, absolutely. So, above 50, certainly above 60, you have to be very careful because your body does not accommodate low pressure and low fluids as it does when you're younger. So if you're a younger person, your body can cooperate a little bit better than if you're an older person. And also if you're taking medication, so blood pressure medications and some other heart medications can lead to some difficult side effects in this very severe heat.
So I wanted to ask you, so there are some summer safety myths that I think are really important to point out to our viewers. So first of all, because we do tell people all the time how important it is to hydrate, but that might not be the best message for older people. Why is that?
So, hydration is critically important, but we see a lot of patients that come in with congestive heart failure because they overhydrate. If you have a weak heart or if you have maybe some kidney problems and so forth, and your body can't handle all the excess fluids, in those patients and those people, you have to be very careful. You have to hydrate adequately, but you also have to be careful with overhydration. And that's something that you'll have to discuss with your doctor.
And what about hydrating with sports drinks?
Well, sports drinks are great if you're a runner, if you're playing tennis, if you're doing some heavy activities. But sports drinks may not be the best thing for just standard hydration, especially with some of the salt intake. If you have high blood pressure, if you have also heart problems, salt drinks may not be the best approach. We think water is generally the best way to hydrate, of course, unless you're doing some heavy-duty competitive athletics.
So summer fruit can be extremely refreshing when you're kind of tired of drinking water, in the hot weather. But that's not always something that is a great idea, depending upon how much you have.
It goes back to this thing. You have to be, in moderation, everything is fine. But at times people think fruits are great and they have a lot of fruits all day and they think they're being healthy. But many fruits have a lot of excess calories. So you have to be careful with that. With also bananas and so forth, you have to be careful. Fruits are generally good, but moderation is important.
Dr. Garas with Ascension St. Vincent's joining us this morning. Thanks for your time. We appreciate it.
Thank you.